Snake with Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned.
I know that they gon' hate on me when I pull up in that old white Billy truck. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. They never like the real nigga anyway. They never like the real nigga anyway.
Act like he wanna see the beast. It unleash, he gon' fuck around and be deceased. No tripping. I'm trying to bring the peace, but no slipping. I gotta bring the peace. SPI and Bolo. And blackout till they back out. We stacking, blow smoke for slow poke. No joke. We hitting Dixon Logan. They love me, they hate me, they got mixed emotion. We actual factors. This is factual, we don't fuck with it. Guess it's natural, niggas ain't shit. Hoes ain't native, and I'm oh so special, so I know they hating.
I know that they gon' hate on me when I pull up in that old white Billy truck. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. They never like the real nigga anyway. They never like the real nigga anyway.
They hate cause I come from the bottom, but when I'm in they face it ain't really a problem. They actions ain't matching their words, running their mouth like bitches they birds. I'm allergic to that sucker shit. Money talk loud, I'm on some other shit. Real. Supporting all my niggas movement. Fuck a deal, all we need is distribution. Cut the check, if you cut me short, I'm cutting next. I need it all, when you get it, give me a call. Paper chasing, every scene a major statement. They quote my statements, we the real, no debating.
I know that they gon' hate on me when I pull up in that old white Billy truck. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. They never like the real nigga anyway. They never like the real nigga anyway.
Yeah, this is Spider Loc. Yeah, Spider Loc's gear. This is Baymac. I thought this was a tight logo. Shout out to Spider Loc. This is I bought this and it just came in the mail. I kind of bought it a while ago, but I thought this was tight.
Shout out to Mr. Tariq Nasheed for showing a major love when being a part of such a grassroots, humble, organic effort such as Baymax Streetwear. It is such a pleasure to, upon not being aware, to receive multiple DMs trying to bring my attention to the fact that a certain individual is wearing my apparel. Now, to be honest, keep it a Google, I have to say, I have been generally aware that that name existed. And just the way it sounds, I'm realizing it's a very marketable name, because anybody named Tariq Nasheed, just off top, to me sounds like they're prestigious, they know what they're talking about, and they stand for something that matters. And I was generally aware that he existed, but I wasn't quite sure why I was aware of that name. But just the way it sounded, it commanded that type of respect just in my general database. So when people was bringing it to my attention, and y'all, thank y'all, the Google gang and everybody else who brought it, even those who are still bringing it this morning, not realizing that I have to been aware by now. I actually made it to the very tail end to the live. I tried to bless him in the super chat to get his attention, to let him know I appreciated the love and the shout out. And as you see at the end, he kind of kicked us as a company. So I want to make a general apology to anybody who has suffered through delayed delivery. COVID was an initial reason why we were suffering a slow, sluggish pipeline, and I imagine that would be still a disclaimer that would be in effect that could apply to his situation. But we are committing ourselves to get our delivery time a little more efficient, and we appreciate the patience that so many of you that have shown. But it really impressed me because that was a very impersonal interaction. He and I have never met, we've never spoken, anything of that nature. and he made a certain comment that struck me because I am a very decisive person in a lot of key moments. And shout out to my boy Baymac Bumpton Breeze, who delivered the design. I can remember upon the initial seeing it, he had about 3 or 4 designs that he brought that day. And as soon as I saw it, I said, that's the one. And he wasn't quite sure if that should be rested upon so quick. He like, I got some more. And I went to see the rest, and we stuck with that one off top, and it stuck. And Mr. Nasheed didn't express any appreciation for my platform, for my personality, for my art, for anything that I've created. But I just see great minds think alike. He said he thought it was a dope logo. And just so you all know, I did not create that logo. However, upon seeing it for the first time, I thought it was extremely dope as well. I know he doesn't need it, but when I got into the chat, I know he doesn't need it because when I got into the chat, he had upward of 6,000 people in that thing, like 6.5. So he is prolific within himself, and I humbly appreciate the acknowledgement that someone that prolific generally, immediately upon seeing a logo, without even going into the depth of the concept of what Baymac means or anything, appreciate that logo. Similar, if not identically, to the fashion I did. So shout out to Cuz, I appreciate you. Y'all need to definitely, I said I know he don't need it because of the numbers in the chat, but just as a gesture of appreciation, if you ain't tapped in, go tap into his channel. He is, like the name would suggest, a very articulate, well-versed, well-read, worldly, well-understood, positive brother. So it's something very interesting and positive to tap into. He uncut, raw, a kindred spirit, if I could say anything. But if you don't know where to get your Baymac streetwear, which is also, this is part of the apparel, it is constantly, continuously strolling at the bottom of the screen. But I'll say it here, is BaymacStreetwear.com, because around here, I'm Bay Machiavelli. We all about our Baymac activity, and we try to get it in all kind of ways. Matter of fact, we try to get it in 97 ways. Oh, my mama.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Baymac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits, check the closet. To say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune, 111 days. Loco for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Baymac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Baymac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.
Snakewood and that Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned.
Black Box Production.